Hey guys, for our second storytelling performance, I thought I would do a piece that was not my own. I'm going to perform something by David Sedaris out of his book, Me Talk Pretty One Day. It was recommended by a friend after a situation at work occurred, and this is what reminded him. So I hope you all enjoy. This is entitled Big Boy by David Sedaris. Well, it was Easter Sunday, and my sister Amy and I were attending a dinner party at our friend John's house. The weather was nice, so he had set up a table outside, and we were enjoying the warm sun on our faces. After dinner, I got up and excused myself, went into the bathroom, shut and locked the door, and when I turned around, I was met by the biggest turd that I had ever seen in my entire life. This thing was huge. There was no toilet paper in there. It was just this long, coiled thing, big as a burrito. Well, I flushed the toilet, and the turd just trembled. Shifted around a little bit, but it wasn't going anywhere. I thought about leaving it for somebody else to take care of, but it was too late for that. It was too late, because when I had gotten up from the table, I stupidly told everyone what I was going to do. I'll be back in a second, I'm just going to the bathroom. I mean, I could have told them that I was going to make a phone call, or that I was going to urinate and maybe splash some water on my face, but that's not what I said, and now I was stuck with this. So as I sat there waiting for the tank to refill, I made a silent promise with myself. The deal was, if this thing went down, I would perform some unexpected act of kindness for the entire world. So I flushed the toilet again, and as I watched it lazily spin around in a circle, I gave it some words of encouragement. Come on, go on, shoo, shoo, get out of here. I turned around to perform my good deed, but when I did, all I was met with was that turd bobbing back up to the surface. At this point, someone happened to knock on the door. I'll be out in a second, I said. I was starting to panic. When I was younger, my mother had told me, everyone has bowel movements. Everyone, she said. Even the president and his wife. She would point to neighbors, police officers, doctors, the famous people on TV. Everyone does it. It's natural. Natural or not, I'm not taking responsibility for this thing. Just a second. Well, at this point, I seriously considered scooping this turd up out of the toilet and dropping it out the window. It honestly crossed my mind. The only thing that kept me from doing that was knowing that we were on the ground floor, and only 10 feet away from that window was the dinner party. They would surely hear the window open. They would definitely see something dropping out of that window, and these were the type of people that would come over and investigate. And there I would be with my unspeakably filthy hands trying to convince them it's not mine. The only person that would believe me was the guy who had left it in there in the first place, and I seriously doubt that this freak was going to come over and lay claim to this thing. I was trapped. Be out in a second. I grabbed the plunger, I turned it over and used the handle to break this thing up into manageable pieces, the whole time cursing and thinking, this is not fair, this is not my job. As I flushed, and I waited for the tank to refill, because of course it wasn't all going down, I thought, maybe I should wash my hair. It's not dirty, but I needed some sort of excuse for why I had been in the bathroom for so long. These people probably thought at this point in time that I used dinner parties as a means to defecate and catch up on my reading. Hold on, I'm coming right out, just washing my hands. One more flush, and it was gone. It was out of my life forever. I opened the door, and I found my friend Janet standing there. Well, it's about time, she said. And as I walked away, I started thinking, Why did this bother me so much? What was the big deal? Obviously the guy that left it didn't have an issue with it. So why did I? Had it been left there to teach me a lesson? Had a lesson been learned? Did it have anything to do with Easter? I resolved to put these questions behind me, and as I stepped outside, I began examining all the suspects. Hope you guys enjoyed it.